I'm now hearing that, they want 60-40 split. They're happy to take 40%. And they're happy to give me 60%. So apparently it's $100 million fight. If that's the case, Wilder's team, bring me 50 million up front and we'll take the fight.
So, what's the more reason?
I've just agreed.
Just playing in a few minutes, but Anthony, with your man Eddie and Barry Hearn to tell them to check their email. I got something special for you. And by the way, all the money's in the bag. So I expect you will be a man of your word.
So it was $50 million against 50%, and we offered him $50 million.
50 million coming from where? Where's the guarantee? Where's the money from?
He accepts it, it will be there. Al Heyman and I have never not delivered what we offered.
So how did it come? In the form of an email?
Yes, we sent an email to Eddie Hearn, Rob McCracken, and Anthony Joshua.
And this is based on the fact that Anthony said 50 million and I take the fight.
Correct.
50 million pounds is what he's telling us.
That is not what the interview says. And we were offered $12.5 million, 8.8 million pounds. The fight we've offered him 4 times that. If he's saying he's not going to take $50 million, then he didn't really want to fight him next because he's getting 50% anyway.
And it's $50 million, take it or leave it, and an answer within 24 hours?
Correct.
But that's it. There's no more developments.
Nope.
And it's $50 million, take it or leave it, and an answer within 24 hours?
Correct.
But that's it. There's no more developments.
Nope.
And it's $50 million, take it or leave it, and an answer within 24 hours?
Correct.
But that's it. There's no more developments.
Nope. He said it. He said, "Get me 50 million against 50%." He said, "And I'll take it the next day, I swear."
Bro, there's been a lot of misinterpretation. So I want a bit of better communication for this situation. Now, I offer you 50 million. It's in the bag. And you replied, let's do it. So for public record, for a better understanding, so we understand what you were saying, I gotta go back to elementary with this. Anthony Joshua, do you accept my offer? Yes or no? That's all I need to know.
None other than Eddie Hearn. What's going on, Eddie?
I'm a bit hot at the moment.
Now, you know the question. We already know the question I'm going to ask. Everybody want to know, Deontay Wilder offered $50 million. Are you guys going to take it? If not, why not?
Well, because we haven't had an offer yet. All we've had is a piece of paper from a guy from Alabama. So let's see a contract. Let's see the proof of funds. Let's see what we have to do and what our obligations are to earn that kind of money. If it's real, we have to look at it, and it's something that's of interest. But if they expect us to make a decision and accept a fight today based on a piece of paper from, as I said, a guy from Alabama, then they're widely mistaken.
Now, the piece of paper, did it give you a deadline? Because there's a rumor saying, they give you a deadline.
We have to apparently accept the deal today. I had a meeting scheduled with Shelley Finkel and Al Heyman today, which they cancelled. And they've asked to make it tomorrow. We have to apparently accept the deal today. I had a meeting scheduled with Shelley Finkel and Al Heyman today, which they cancelled. And they've asked to make it tomorrow. I asked to make it tomorrow. They haven't actually come back to me yet. So. And if it's real, it's of interest, subject to what we have to do. Anthony has broadcast contracts that obviously we have to adhere to. Anthony would like some involvement, some control in the show because he's the A side. We want to know where it is. not it'll be wherever you're told to be. It doesn't work like that. So there's lots to discuss, but we want to discuss.
So let's say the $50 million that you find out that it's legit and everything. Does it matter then at that point where the fight takes place?
Yes, it does. Yeah, of course. Doesn't mean we won't come to America, but we're not just letting you whore out Anthony Joshua's name to attract funding from a bizarre territory to stage your fight. We want the fight in the UK. Does it mean, would we take the fight in America? Yes, we would. But it's not how people generally do business, you know what I mean? Like, look like it, yeah. So it was like, okay, interesting, what do you think? I said, well, we don't know anything about it really, but it's a lot of money, we have to look into it. I can't stand here in front of you and go, oh, it's a joke, like they're just playing games. Because I wouldn't be doing my job and the public don't want to hear it, like the public want me to investigate it, so I will.
What does that actually involve? When you say you've got to investigate the money?
See, contract, like...
What does that actually involve? When you say you've got to investigate the money?
See, contract, like...
What does that actually involve? When you say you've got to investigate the money?
See, contract, like...
From Shelley Finkel, right, from which he gave to World Boxing News. Okay. The fact is, they don't want this fight. He asked for $50 million, never thinking we'd come up with it. When we came up with it, he said, I don't want to take the fight in the States, I'll take it for less in the UK. He sent us a bullshit offer thinking we'll never take it, and we took it. Joshua said on TV that I will fight him next. He's not fighting us next. Joshua also said, I swear if he offers me $50 million, I'll take the fight tomorrow. Well, we got him the $50 million and he still didn't take it. In fact, they sent us an offer which was a flat fee of $15 million with a rematch clause, which we accepted, and then a date of September the 15th at Wembley, which they knew that was a date for Canelo. So they never had any intention of doing it. How can you go on the same day as Canelo? They are fighting Povetkin on a later date, so why couldn't they offer that date to us? I asked them on Sunday what date and what venue, and they wouldn't tell us because they never wanted to do this fight. I know they don't want to come out and say we don't want the fight, it's dangerous, but they are saying they want it and putting up every barrier they can to stop it. This is quotes.
Okay, yeah, I think it's probably about 50% true, something like that. So, analysing that, where do we start? They made us an offer for $50 million. The offer came from Deontay Wilder. People keep talking about proof of funds. There was no proof of funds. To be honest with you, I don't think even proof of funds was requested. All that we requested was a contract. We went back and said, we're interested. Can you send a contract? They said, no. You've got to agree to the fight. I said, well, we're very interested in the fight, but send a contract, we'll have a look. No, we're not sending you the contract. It's the first one. Number two is dealing with some of the other stuff. I thought they said we never sent them a date, and so originally when my dad met Shelley, we talked about September the 15th at Wembley. At the time, it didn't look like Canelo Golovkin was actually going to happen. So obviously, when we sent that offer, they took nearly 4 weeks to come back because they were hoping by then we'd signed Alexander Povetkin fight. And funnily enough, that was the weekend, I believe, after Frank Warren came out and said Joshua signed to fight Povetkin. So they come out, unbelievably, a couple of days after, and said, we accept the fight. Unfortunately for them, we hadn't signed to fight Alexander Povetkin. So we said, okay, obviously with Canelo Golovkin going September 15th, we're not going on that date now. We'll look at October, November, but I need a little bit of time to speak to the venues, blah, blah, blah. Obviously it's in Cardiff. I mean, he reads every one of my interviews, of which I've said 100 times, this fight can happen in October, November, and it has to be Cardiff. I said to him, so this is, when he accepted the offer, this was on a Monday, I said to him, I need to speak to a few venues, I'll be back to you with a contract on Friday. On the Friday, I sent him an email, and I said, I haven't quite finished the contract, I'll have it with you in the next couple of days, 48 hours. By Monday morning, he had that contract. Okay? 5 days later, or 6 days, I think the email come through Monday morning in the early hours. It's another thing that he does, but I'll come on to that later. They sent me an email saying, oh, by the way, in the middle of that, they said, I know you're working on the date and time, but can you confirm it's Anthony Joshua's next fight? I went back and said, yes, that's confirmed. Right? So they know it's his next fight, and they know I'm working for October, so So on Monday, they say, we will come back to you with the contract on Friday.
No, like I said, we offered him money. He didn't want it. We took lower money. They didn't want to do it. Have I lost my pen? You goddamn right. It's somewhere in the Titanic.
You
lost your what? My pen. Titanic, the ship that went down, you know. We gotta go find it. You know, and to this day, have I lost my pen? You goddamn right. It's somewhere in the Titanic. You lost your what? My pen. The Titanic, the ship that went down, you know. We gotta go find it. You know, and to this day,
Ooh, it's almost like you faking. Oh yeah, yeah I know.
To this day.